Melissa, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way.
We got Melissa Ford out in New York. She is one of the former cast members of the Bravo show Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Melissa Ford got she got hurt badly by a fellow cast member.
Yes, Geneva Thomas. She hit her upside the head with a bottle.
And ended up in a wheelchair as a result.
So we get her out in New York, and now she's out of the wheelchair.
Are you going to come back to the show?
A lot of changes would have to happen for me to do that.
A particular somebody would have to be off the show?
Yeah. You know, my safety is.
So Melissa actually warned the producers that Thomas made her feel unsafe. Yet the producers still allowed Miss Thomas around Melissa. So when you know somebody don't like you or they're jealous of you, whatever the case is, you have to protect yourself. And sometimes that means removing yourself from an event, from a party, whatever the case is. In this case, she should have never put herself in a position where the producers weren't protecting her. And a lot of times I feel like people want to see the pretty girl fail. They want to see the pretty girl fall and bump her head. Because life is just like that. I don't know why. And so it's up to you, ladies, to guard your life. Because nobody else will. That means pepper spray. That means get a licensed gun. That means hire a bodyguard if you can afford the money, if you feel it's absolutely necessary. That means if there's family members that don't like you, that means you're not around them on Thanksgiving. That means you don't attend Christmas gatherings. That means you don't attend birthday parties, right? If you feel like they pose a physical threat or even an emotional threat, right? Because mental health is important too. When I was in, sophomore year, I think, there was this girl named, I'll name her Kay for short. She was tall, light skinned. I think she was like Spanish or whatever. Really cute girl, right? Really tall freshman. And I never thought that me and her like had any issues. Like we weren't close or anything, but I think we had issues. So one day we're leaving like the night practice, right? So it's nighttime, we're leaving practice. I'm talking to my best friend named, I'll call him Dens for short. So I don't know. I feel like she brushed up past me or she did something where it came off disrespectful. And I said, girl, what's wrong with you? All of a sudden it was rah this, rah that. She getting up in my face. She wants to fight me, right? And I'm just like, I'm shocked because I had no idea this girl had that much animosity for me. I'm shocked. And so the teammates are like, you know, they come between us and we're trying to get on the train. My friend is like, yo, you gotta fight her because she's not gonna stop. And he was right. I don't know if he just wanted to see a chick fight or I don't know if, you know, people are fake. So I don't know if he instigated. I don't know if the coach at the time was instigating stuff and I didn't know about it. Like, because my coach, she is nasty. She was nasty like that. She was, you know, conniving, you know, because she wanted people to run faster. So she would put us against each other, right? So I don't know if looking back then, if that was the case. But we ended up fighting, scrapping. I mean, I would like to say that I won the fight because her face was bruised and I was untouched. And, you know, we finally got on the train. And then we finally got on the train. She wanted to fight me again. So, you know, when them girls, they lose a fight, they want to fight again, whatever. I didn't want to fight. I was actually in tears because usually I cry when I get so emotional. I get so mad because you put me in a fight or flight mood right now and you have me reeled up and I don't want to fight you. Like, you're my teammate and I'm not a fighter, you feel me? But I know how to protect myself when need be. And so luckily I had somebody from church, you know, she came. It was honestly, looking back, that was really God. because she came beside me. She was like, she's not fighting you. If she fights you, she's gonna have to fight me too. And then she had her little sidekick, Kay had her sidekicks by her, and they wanted to fight me next. I'm like, yo, what's up with these girls? Mind y'all, I never was rude to these girls. I never, you know what I'm saying? So I'm shocked out of my mind. Like, why do they want to, like, what's the reason? Like, what's the reason? Like, why do you want to fight me? Luckily we never fought, you know, and I think weeks later, I don't know how it happened, but we was at the Armory. That's where we did our indoor meets, and we were sitting down on like the bed near the track. And I turned my back to her. I said, Kay, why did we fight? She said, guess what, y'all? She said, I don't know. Ladies, a lot of women are triggered by y'all, and they don't even know why they triggered by you. They're triggered. There's a lot of hidden animosity in women, and they don't even know that it's there until they just crash out. Like they find a reason and they just crash out, you know? And so be very mindful of the energies that you have near you. Be mindful of the enemies that you have. Even enemies that you thought you never have, you have, okay? Be very mindful, because I had no idea that Kay had an issue with me. I had no idea. Till this day, I don't even, like, I don't talk to her. It's been years ago, right? My team must be like, girl, why are you bringing this shit up? It's like mad long ago, but I'm just, that was like my last physical altercation, thank God, hopefully forever. Knock on wood, right? So that's just an example that I'm bringing to you. Like, there's a lot of people that are triggered by you, and you're not going to know until they have a situation where they can finally showcase how they really feel about you, right? And so how you can protect yourself is by using your sense of discernment. Sometimes you have to test people. Sometimes you have to bring up something good about yourself and see how that person reacts. Just have to feel energies, and sometimes it takes time for you to tell who's for you and who's not for you. But be very vigilant. You do not have friends, especially if you're a beautiful woman and you're smart, you are doing good in your career, or you're famous. You don't have a lot of friends. You don't. You have a lot of people waiting for your downfall. That's just what it is. Subscribe and like.